So that is taking place in the holy city. The 6th edition of the Strategic Heart of Asia conference has begun in Amritsar. India is all set to corner Pakistan. India is clearly going to highlight Islamabad is the main obstacle for long-lasting peace in conflict-torn Afghanistan. Pakistan Prime Minister's Foreign Affairs Advisor Sartaj Aziz, who was supposed to arrive in India tomorrow, has advanced his visit and will arrive today itself. He will be representing Islamabad in the ministerial conference and will have to face tough questions over terror that breeds from his country's soil. Sartaj Aziz will also meet Prime Minister Narendra Modi jointly with the other member nations. Both India and Afghanistan will raise Islamabad's role in promoting terror directly and through proxies in the two nations. Top officials of 14 member countries, including Russia and China, will also discuss key challenges and terror threats facing the region. India has made one thing very clear. There will be no bilateral talks with Pakistan on the sidelines. Let me just go across to Smita Sharma, my colleague, and Gaurav Sawant, those who are joining us live for more on this story. Smita, coming to you first. What is the agenda today? The Prime Minister is expected to attend. What all is lined up for him?
Well, it looks like it's almost going to be the same time around which Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the Afghan President Ashraf Ghani, as well as Sartaj Aziz are going to land in Amritsar. Sartaj Aziz's plan, of course, was preponed, keeping in mind the fog and the weather conditions. So the Pakistani side decided that it should be better for him to actually reach Amritsar Saturday evening itself instead of Sunday morning. Once they land, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is going to be at, in fact, the Golden Temple. He will be escorting the guests, President Ghani, the other delegates, taking them for a round in this holy city around Golden Temple, and then there's a dinner that he's hosting for all the delegates and the guests at the heritage village in this restaurant called Sadda Pind. But what is going to be interesting is whether Sartaj Aziz asks for time to call on Prime Minister Narendra Modi individually. It doesn't look the case at the moment, but as has been the protocol in the past, it's normally been a joint call on of foreign ministers of the participating countries on the Prime Minister. In fact, that is what we saw when Rajnath Singh was in Islamabad last year, but prior to that, when Sushma Swaraj had gone for the Hearts of Asia conference in Islamabad in December of last year, remember she had actually gone and called upon Nawaz Sharif with a separate timing and had announced the, in fact, the rescheduling of talks which got derailed following the Pathankot attacks.
All right, Smita, stay on with us. Gaurav also joining us for more on this story. Gaurav, India has made it very clear. Pakistan-sponsored terror is going to be the main focus. India will once again try and corner Pakistan using Afghanistan and other countries on its support. But important factor, China is also taking part in the summit.
Well, India and Afghanistan together will talk about economic development of Afghanistan, rebuilding Afghanistan, and also the biggest roadblock in the development of Afghanistan and this entire region, that is Pakistan. So then it's up to other countries of this entire region what they feel about moving forward on this issue. This special broadcast comes to you from the heritage city where Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Afghanistan's President Ashraf Ghani, and several other delegates are expected in a while from now. That's Jallianwala Bagh. You see right behind me, the Prime Minister and the Afghan President and the delegates will be visiting Jallianwala Bagh. And why is this place called the heritage city? Just look around. This is the rich cultural heritage of this entire region that comes together on this street. 170 shops, 170 structures, but this captures the heritage of this area from Sri Maharaja Ranjit Singh's era to the freedom struggle to the current times, all of it on this heritage city, and all of this will be on display for delegates as they then go to the holy golden temple, to the Harmandir Sahib. But those are the visuals, those are the optics. Beyond the optics, there is hard talk on economic development, on cultural ties, on military ties between India and Afghanistan, and of course a state sponsor of terror, Pakistan.
Thank you so much, Gaurav and Smita, for joining us with the latest updates.